All right, guys, I'm here again with Dr. Phillip Vines. So he's going to talk me through some of the fescue trials that he has for 2025. The idea, even though we're in Georgia where this or South Georgia where this really shouldn't work, idea is to figure out which cultivars perform better. So Dr. Vines, take us through it.
Absolutely. So we can walk in this way. Essentially what we do here is we seed these tall fescues in the summer, so August, and we're trying to get them in a stressful period during the seedling phase so we can get heavy disease pressure. And really the disease we're looking at is gray leaf spot. And so if you look at this particular cultivar, and I'm not calling one out in particular, it just happens to be this one, but you can see a lot of residual damage here. And so as you move along, you'll see that. But really what I'm looking at here, Ron, if you look at this one, this is one of my 2025 breeding materials. And so you can see how nice and green and unaffected that one is.
Oh, yeah.
And so a lot of these have recovered over the last month or so as the temperatures have declined. But you can see the material that we're breeding here is definitely standing up to this disease pressure a lot more. And you can see some standard cultivars are not doing as well. Here is our Kentucky 31. So this is kind of a big one for those in the consumer, like the home consumer market. Kentucky 31, there's a lot of back and forth that I hear about, oh, Kentucky 31's good, oh, Kentucky 31's bad. The truth is, it depends on what you want. But Kentucky 31, when you get real Kentucky 31, it is light green, coarse textured, less dense like this, as compared to, if you look at 2503 right there, or 2501, or 2502. So this is what you get when you get Kentucky 31, and I try to discourage people from getting this because it's just not going to perform as well for them. So that's kind of a big thing. I do have a perennial ryegrass check in this trial as well, so you can see how perennial ryegrass is performing alongside these tall fescues.
Nice.
And then some more cultivars as well. And then this would be another UGA one. And then I have one more I'd like to show you. We can kind of just make the run here. You can see a lot of these commercial checks are not holding up as well as our experimental material. And then we have one like 2505, UGA TF 2505. It's doing good. Very, very well. So you could imagine if that was your home lawn, you would be pretty happy. But yeah, so that's essentially what we're doing here. And we have 3 replications of these varieties across the trial. And then within here, in addition to that, I also have my breeding germplasm that we're evaluating. That's like the next iteration. It'll be the next best thing in the next cycle of breeding.
Awesome. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for telling us the latest in fescue development. I'm sure, I guess in a couple of years, folks will see these and be able to have it in their lawn.
Yeah, within a few years is what that pipeline process would take from the point we're at today.
Sounds good. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Ron.